Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a tarot monthly horoscope for June 2018, and this is for you coming from Leo. So let me shuffle my cards very quickly. And the first card that I'm going to pull will be for the first 15 days of June. And I'm going to tackle your area of job, business and finances. Regarding your job, it's going to be a very difficult first 15 days or 16 days. Your job is not stable, you are not secure, you cannot afford to get things going wrong, and be careful how you deal with your superiors or with your colleagues. Some things of upsets are waiting to happen in this first 15 days of June, which can really put you into a serious amount of trouble. I would say up to 70% of trouble. If you are in business, you have to be very careful that whatever you try to do just doesn't seem to go right, basically. And whatever you try to pull off will not be able to be done so. So chasing for new contracts will be out of the question to try and do in the first 15 days. Trying to hold on to what you have, that's good enough. There is financial issues which are going out of your control due to your past investments, from what I can see. And so be very careful in that. So in business areas and in job areas, plenty of trouble. In the first 15 days, don't take risks, that's the key word. And tell yourself, just play safe as much as you can and look after and do what you know. General financial areas are not very steady at all. I'm going to pull another card now to do with your first 15 days on romance, marriage and family. And it's not a good card either. It says plenty of trouble, and if you find a new romance, you're going to get somebody who is going to be very difficult and argumentative. So think twice about this. And if you already have an ongoing romance, watch out that differences are going to be multiplied, whether to do with financial areas, love areas or whatever. It's a difficult card in terms of communication. So it's you listening to me. Try not to, if you favor the romance you have and want to keep it, then tell yourself you'll have to be very steady and be a person who is very compassionate to the other person and understand the problem. But it's going to be a rough time for your romance area in the first 15 days of June. And if you are married, it's also a very rough card. And it shows difficulties in just even understanding what's happening. And again, the argumentative area, so don't be stubborn. You may find that your marriage partner or your romance partner becomes very stubborn. Don't be stubborn if you are married. And just tell yourself it's only for the 15 days, first 15 days of June for you coming from Leo. Put your ego away and try to be more understanding to try and save it. General family areas are also not very happy. I'm going to pull another card which will be to do with your last 15 days of June, and it's a much better card. So let's talk of a new romance. If you find it in the last 15 days, a much better chance to have a happier person coming to your life. And it could be that the person you met in the first 15 days has a lot of improvement and makes you very happy in the last 15 days. That can be possible too. And your ongoing romance definitely improves. The sun is shining on this card. And it shows improvement like a new dawn and a new behavior pattern and a new understanding pattern as well. And if you are married, yes, a lot of improvement, a lot of happiness, a lot of understanding. And it's just a marvelous card that you have pulled for, that I've pulled for you in the last 15 days. And things develop very nicely and beautiful in the last 15 days. That's to do with your romance, marriage, and general family areas are also very happy. Now, the next card that I'm going to pull will have to do with your health areas. And for you coming from Leo, I would worry about some skin issues looking at this card. And I would worry about getting sunstroke. It's a card which has a very strong sun position. You see, Kabbalistic cards have zodiac signs and planetary signs. So it's very strong sun position. You can get sunstroke. So don't be in the sun for too much. These are a few things I can find for you. Now, talk about your lucky dates for you coming from Leo. And the lucky dates that I'm going to choose from this card will be these. Well, I see a lot of moon and green signs here. So I would choose the lucky dates as The 2nd, the 11th, the 20th and the 29th of June is going to produce some very good luck, whether in romance, in marriage, in job, in business, or in lotteries, or some kind of thing. So look forward to the 2nd, 11th, 20th and 29th, and you'll be a very happy person in Leo. The next card that I'm going to pull, and this is for your lucky ages, and your lucky ages that I've chosen for you would be, if you happen to be the age of 20 or 29 or 38 or 47 or 56 or 65 or 74, you're going to be one very lucky person. You'll just override any difficulties for the whole month of June, and you'll be able to make the changes you want as well. If you're not of these ages, never mind. You'll have to do a personal consultation with me for 90-minute session, and that's going to cost you USD 50, but let's talk about that later. And your lucky colors. Let's pull the next card for your lucky colors for you coming from Leo. And the color I've chosen for you, I see signs of Jupiter here, so my mind goes to the color brown. So try and wear plenty of brown color during this month of June, and you will find that luck in any area of your life may just come beautifully for you. Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session, and that's based on your date of birth and your time of birth and looking at your palms. And I will tackle your next 7, 8 or 9 years based on all this information. And so go to Skype, go to Facebook, send me a message, and let me come back to you, or send me an email, and I will come back to your contact. And I'll give you plenty of information during this 90 minutes about good colors and gemstones and lottery numbers and direction energy and all sorts of areas. And most of all, I'll tackle your next 7, 8 or 9 years for you in all areas of your life. So I look forward for you making contact with me, and until then, thank you and good luck.